When you talk about leadership, you are looking at a shepherd and the sheep. You can see the shepherd far from the sheep because any animal can attack. And by the time he will come, one sheep will be gone. So always the shepherd is close to the sheep. That is how human leaders are. Look at you. I studied and saw his security men, and they interviewed them. They said, look, you'll be there, and he will call you that come, I want to go for a walk in the night. He just want to walk around the people and see how life is going on with them. Wonderful. Every morning he will call the security. He's going for jogging. So all your security, the security, they have to also jog. He doesn't joke with his exercise. See, a leader. And they show the food he eats. Oh, look at this, these political people. Hey, banquet upon banquet. This man, some small vegetables, some small light soup and rice. Finish. Very careful what he eats. So the man grew up to 90 years, he was still working. And the security one time said, one time he drives himself. The security would just be there, he would drive. That he was driving and he saw a truck carrying things and it was falling on the street. He was worried. He commanded them to go and check where is he coming from. He's making the place dirty. Look at the leader. Today our leaders are busy in convoys. Will they see what is happening? With sirens, will they nothing? You see, leaders have some character that attaches them with what they lead. So Jesus was like that. He slept with the disciples, he went into the people, he was always with the people. Even with prostitutes, they are part of the people. Anyway, just to highlight a little bit about leadership. As time goes on, I'll be giving more things about leadership. But there was something that attracted people. That was the dollar CD crisis. The dollar CD crisis. In fact, that is what attracted everybody. The way I went to America, I was changing pounds to dollar, and the conditions is very, very interesting. And it is because of our nation's state of affairs. Why is our CD continuously being devalued over the dollar? Why? It's simple productivity. It is not any big economics. It's productivity. That is why the people in power, when they came in, they said Ghana without aid. That was a very good idea. Ghana without aid. And they were making noise on what? Productivity. Until we get back to the formula of productivity, we can never solve our CD problem. Because anytime a product has high demand, it will command a high price. This is simple economics where we call demand and supply. If you are going to sell 5 oranges, and then 100, okay, no, 100 is too many. 20 people come, oh, I will buy. Oh, the orange, you are going to sell it 1 CD. But because there are 20 people, when you say 5 CDs, will they buy? Yes. Somebody will even say, I'll give you 10 CDs. Because it is only 5 and 20 people want it. The 20 is more than the 5. So the 20 number demanding few oranges, which is the goose, will command the oranges to increase in price. This is simple demand and supply cares. It's no big economics. That is what leadership is supposed to focus on when it comes to our CD dollar crisis. By the way, historically, we used to have our own Gold Coast pound, which was heavier than the Queen's pound. Can you imagine? Why? In those days, Ghanaians were few. Ghanaians were not interested in dollar and pound. So our cedi, not many people want dollar or pound. So the cedi has its value because we have gold, we have all the things you can talk about, and it was okay, we eat our own food. But today, what do we see? Ghanaians want to eat foreign food. Ghanaians don't want their local rice. They want to eat white rice, useless rice, which doesn't help your health. It rather destroys your health. But that's what Ghanaians want to eat. So what does government do? Government has to find dollar for them to go and buy white rice from China and Indonesia. So every year, we spend roughly $400 million on rice import. But now it will even increase. So our cedi will chase dollar to go and buy rice. So more cedi has to go and chase the dollar. The dollar, more cedis are coming, so the dollar's value will increase. That is what is happening. We have 14 things we import for the school, the children. Pencil, erasers, exercise book, what. Those school things, 14. Do you know how much we need? Every year, we need $2.9 billion. Every year. So, do we cut dollars in Ghana? No. So we need so many cedis. These are all causing trouble for the cedi to devalue itself against the dollar. Our crude oil need, the petrol that we use in the country, we need 2.9 billion every year. Onions, $20 million every year. Tomatoes, how much is it? About $60 million and more. Meanwhile, we can farm tomatoes here. That is where the productivity comes. We can farm onions and tomatoes in this country. We can farm rice in this country. We can make pencils in this country. Erasers, we can do it. Why must we import toothpick? Even if we can't do toothpick, let's break brooms and package them. Try your package here toothpick. Yes.